Another weather video for you guys today. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at our severe storms because we do have a strong disturbance that will be causing a lot of severe weather. And my main concerns will be the Midwest. Oh my lord, bro! You guys hear that car? Yeah, it's my neighbors. I hate that car. But anyways, guys, I've been talking with Google a lot, and we still are in a prime month for derechos. As you guys know, derechos form when summer heat and high humidity, or like very very like strong humidity classes up together. And as you guys know, derechos can cover at least 5 to 10 states at a time, and then at least probably it covers 35 plus states as a whole at the end of the day when the derechos is over. But we'll make sure to go ahead and talk about that more later on in the video. But let's go ahead and jump right into our severe weather forecast for today. And we do have a slight risk of severe weather. Storms already have been going on across parts of northern Illinois, north central and northern Indiana, into southern Wisconsin, southeastern Wisconsin, and then into southern Michigan. We have been seeing a lot of storms over here, and even into parts of northwestern Ohio, including places like Toledo, into western Ohio, including places like Columbus, Dayton, and even into northern Ohio, which includes places like Cleveland, and into places like Erie, Pennsylvania, is seeing a marginal risk for severe weather today. My main concern will be tomorrow and Tuesday, as we do have a tornado threat today, and that will be mainly in the southeastern areas of the slight risk. This will be in northern Indiana, northern Illinois, including places like Chicago, Fort Wayne, Rockford. If you're just to the south of Grand Rapids, if you guys are just to the south of Milwaukee or Kalamazoo, Michigan City, you guys are all in a tornado risk today. And we did have a Messicola scale. I think it has to be around right here on the Indiana-Ohio border. And as we do go down into the next day, we will have chances for tornadoes again. We will have a tornado threat, as it is kind of shifting down into places like Indianapolis. I think Indianapolis is now in a tornado threat. And we do have a 50% chance for damaging winds today. Other surrounding marginal risk areas into places like Iowa. And we do have, I forgot to tell you guys, we do have a marginal risk for severe weather today across parts of southern and central and south central Arizona. And then into places from northern Kansas up into parts of eastern Montana and North Dakota. The threat for severe weather is kind of tapering off just a little bit, but we do have a tiny marginal risk of severe weather up there in the parts of Maine, including places like Caribou, Maine, and all that. And we do have another marginal risk, including places like Charlotte, Greenville, Asheville, into southern parts, that's portion part of southern Virginia. And we do have a wind threat today, and mainly all the marginal risk areas will be in a 5% chance for damaging winds. And we do have a hashtag for those marginal risk areas, and we will have a 50% chance for destructive damaging winds, large to very large destructive damaging straight line wind gusts. 65 to 75 mile per hour winds probably will be my main concern for the damaging wind threat. And we will have a hail threat in the slight risk for severe weather and the marginal risk up here in the parts of the high plains. And guys, let's go ahead, and here goes my main concern, which will be for tomorrow, Monday. And we do have the slight risk expanding from Illinois into Pennsylvania. And then we do have a giant marginal risk for severe weather from the Dakotas and Nebraska up into the East Coast, including states like Massachusetts, New Jersey, and into Connecticut. So yeah, it will be pretty big day for severe weather. I'm for sure concerned about it. But yeah, guys, and we do have a slight risk for severe weather, mainly including almost the entire state of Ohio, just except for that southern part right there. Central Illinois into northern Illinois, places like Chicago, Indianapolis, Columbus, Pittsburgh, into places like New York and southern New York. We will have, and into northern Kentucky, including places like Louisville and West Virginia, and even Washington, D.C. is at a marginal risk. And then we do have surrounding giant thunderstorm risk once again. And yeah, guys, I'm for sure ready for our next tornado season, because I'm planning this to be just as bad as our spring peak, because, dude, we've been having some pretty intense tornadoes this year.
Someone was detected at your garage camera.
Guys, I swear to God, if somebody is trying to play outside. But yeah, we do have a slight risk for severe weather, which will be across parts of Indiana, including Indianapolis, Peoria, Springfield, Toledo, Cleveland, And yeah, in Louisville, Kentucky's now in a marginal risk for severe weather. So yeah, guys, this is going to be a pretty big day for severe weather. Let's go to look at our tornado threat. And this tornado threat, once again, it is getting into places like Indianapolis now. That is in a tornado threat. And we will have another slight risk of severe weather for Tuesday. And then I'm for sure also concerned about Wednesday, where and Thursday, where our threat, where severe weather will shift back into the Midwest and then to the East Coast, and even including places in the South. We will have giant thunderstorm risk, though, over here. And let's go ahead and look at our wind threat, and we will have a 50% chance for damaging winds, including places like Chicago, Indianapolis, Columbus, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, State College, Harrisburg, all you guys in there, people in southern Michigan. Guys will be in a 50% chance for damaging winds, and we will have a hail threat as well. And a lot of people are actually in that hail threat, and we do have a 5% chance for damaging winds. And we also do, guys, if you guys are in southeastern Arizona, including places like Phoenix and Tucson, I need you guys to be for sure concerned about flooding, because we've been seeing at least probably 5+ days of severe storms here nonstop, and this is not good at all, because we've been seeing a lot of severe storms over here. So I'm very concerned about a potential strong flood threat over here, and also for the Midwest, because we've been seeing a lot of severe thunderstorms over here, even covering 30+ states. I mean, we've been seeing 40+ states getting thunderstorm risk, with some 50-state storm days coming this week, guys. We still got another 45 to 50 states getting the 4 or 5+ weeks of thunderstorms. And guys, it's not like individual places, but we do have a lot of individual states in 30 to 35-ish plus states. Are I think we might have a core for that, mainly from I'm for sure concerned about these areas. For those types of things, because we are still seeing a lot, some severe weather and a lot of thunderstorms over here in the original Dixie Alley in Southeast. But yeah, my bad, guys. Let's go ahead and look at our, oh yeah, I did show you guys the hail threat. We do have a hail threat for most of the Midwest and into the marginal risk areas. It only will be a 5% chance. So some large hail, not very large, but some large hail will be possible. All right. Now, guys, let's go ahead and look at our next risk for severe weather. And this one is going to be for Tuesday, August 11th. And we will have a slight risk for severe weather. And then another expanding marginal risk. So, guys, these will be back-to-back days where marginal risks are expanding into a whole lot of states. So, we're going to be seeing a lot of severe thunderstorms in those days. And all of this, guys, might be happening at the exact same time. So, you guys never know. And once again, we do have another marginal risk for severe weather over here in Arizona, including places like Phoenix and Tucson. Mainly Tucson, Arizona is in a marginal risk. If you guys are just to the east of Phoenix, but you guys are in a marginal risk as well. And this marginal risk will expand into southern North Dakota, mainly the entire state of South Dakota, parts of Nebraska, and southern Wisconsin and southern Minnesota, all the way into parts of the East Coast. And we will have a slight risk for severe weather over here from parts of central and eastern Illinois into parts of the Virginias, and including places in Kentucky. This will include places like Springfield, Peoria, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, Louisville, Cincinnati, Columbus, Huntington, Charleston, West Virginia. Let's see. And then the expanding marginal risk will go into places like Virginia Beach, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and even into northern North Carolina and parts of Tennessee. Will include places just to the north of Raleigh and just to the north. Actually, no, Raleigh is on a marginal risk. I can for sure say that. And Charlotte might be in potential marginal risk of severe weather as well. So if you guys are in North Charlotte, you guys are in a marginal risk for severe weather. And let's go ahead and look at our probabilistic, and we will have a 50% chance for all hazards being on the table. And we do have a hashtag over here in these places. So a potential tornado threat for sure will be coming. I can for sure say that. And guys, I will try to show you guys where the I do want to show you guys where our tornado alley is, our new tornado alley, and the risk for tornadoes for this month and next month. And yeah, let's go ahead and look at our chances for Wednesday, August 12th, and we will have a 50% chance of repellabilistic for severe weather over here in mainly the entire state of West Virginia. Oops, oh my god, my computer's about to die. Okay, and then including places in eastern Wyoming, a small part of South Dakota and Nebraska, including places like North Platte, Rapid City, Scottsbluff. You guys are all in that risk. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and I'm going to make this really quick. Hold up, let me turn off because those are the storm chasers. I'm going to show you guys where our new tornado alley is. And guys, for sure, we all got to agree that, you know, this is going to be our new and expanded tornado alley. So this will be a pretty bit of a giant tornado alley, and this will be the core of it. Should be that inner circle right here. And once again, guys, Derecho Alley is covering more states, even into parts of eastern Arizona. So yeah. So you got Tornado Alley, expanded one, Derecho Alley, and then our core 4 tornadoes now. So guys, and I'm for sure worried about the core because as we get into our second tornado season, as you guys know, the severe weather will mainly start in the south and then make its way up into the Midwest, including places like Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, New York, Kentucky, Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota, into the Dakotas, Nebraska, and even Kansas, and then up into Texas. All right, and guys, our tornado risk, for mainly our average, we do get only about 80 tornadoes in August in this, but we do still see a lot of powerful thunderstorms, and we do see a lot of derechos this month. So my main concern for this month will be powerful windstorms, which are derechos. All right, and this will be our average for tornado risk. Mainly, a lot of states are still in the tornado risk. This will be the greater areas, and this will be the greatest for tornadoes. So yeah, guys, and I'm telling you guys, these are the since we get into our second tornado season that mainly starts to get into its peak for October. It's ramping up right now. This is why we're seeing, even though it's pretty isolated, it's ramping up right now, and it for sure will start to get even worse in September. So yeah, guys, I for sure will be staying on this. I'll make sure to make another video about it. And guys, we're starting to see more tornado activity in the states like Illinois and Indiana, except for Texas and Oklahoma. I said to you guys a lot that Indiana see more tornadoes than Texas, which is very, very surprising because Texas is usually the king of tornadoes in the United States. But guys, it has not been that usual this year, so I can for sure say that, and we will for sure do a full breakdown for the next video on that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will make sure to see you guys in the next one. And make sure to help me get to 300 subs, alright guys? And see ya. Peace.